Have you ever been carjacked by your own family? I bought the truck from my dad in 2021. When he mentioned he was going to have to sell it, I gave him $12,000 cash from my savings, and he signed the title over to me. It's a 2015 Ford F-150, and it had 60,000 miles on it when I bought it. We took the truck camping every summer, so when I bought it, I felt like I was keeping something important in the family. I've been driving it for 4 years now. My brother Elijah turned 16 a few weeks ago. The day he got his license, he walked up to me in the driveway. So when do I get the keys? I laughed because I thought he was joking. What are you talking about? I asked. The truck. It's mine now. I stared at him. This is my truck. Dad promised I could have it when I turned 16. I shook my head. No, he didn't, because I own it. I bought it 4 years ago. Elijah rolled his eyes. Yeah, but you were just holding on to it until I could drive. My chest got tight. That's not how that works. I paid $12,000 for this truck. He walked away laughing. That night at dinner, he brought it up again. Tell him I get the truck now. Mom looked at me. You need to work this out with your brother. I tightened my grip on my fork. I'm not working anything out. It's legally my truck. Dad stayed quiet. Elijah stood up. This is such garbage. You always get everything. He stormed off. I turned to my dad. You need to tell him I bought this truck. Dad muttered we'd talk later, but of course we never did. The next couple of weeks were hell. Elijah asked me for the truck every single day. Can I take it to school? Can I drive to my friend's house? I said no every time. He got meaner with each refusal. You're pathetic. Everyone at school thinks I'm getting a truck and you're making me look like an idiot. I crossed my arms. Not my problem. He started taking my things. My phone charger disappeared. My headphones. When I confronted him, he just smirked. Maybe if you gave me what's mine, I'd give you what's yours. I stood my ground. 2 days later, I woke up and the truck was gone. I grabbed my phone and tracked him using the truck's GPS. He was already 5 miles away. I called my girlfriend and she picked me up. We followed the GPS signal until I could see him swerving between lanes on the main road. We caught up to him at a red light, but then the light turned green and he floored it. We kept honking at him, but he wouldn't stop. At the next intersection, he ran straight through a red light. A car coming from the left slammed on their brakes and barely missed him. The horn blared. Oh my God, he's going to kill someone, my girlfriend said. We kept following and he took a turn onto a side street way too fast. The back end of the truck fishtailed and I watched it swing toward a row of parked cars. He corrected at the last second, but the tire hit the curb hard. He finally pulled into an empty parking lot and we blocked him in. I jumped out and ran to the driver's side. He was gripping the steering wheel so tight his knuckles were white. Get out of the truck now. He shook his head. It's mine. I yanked the door open. You almost killed someone back there. You could have totaled my truck. He climbed out and got in my face. Your truck? Dad gave this to me. I was so done with this. Come with me right now. I made him get in my girlfriend's car and we drove home. When we got there, I went straight to my desk and pulled out the folder with all my vehicle documents. I shoved the title in his face. Read it. He just stared at the title. I don't understand. Dad said I was getting the truck. I shook my head. He sold it to me to pay your medical bills. What medical bills? My voice was quiet now. From when you tore your ACL and needed knee surgery. Insurance covered some of it, but we still owed $15,000 out of pocket. Mom and Dad didn't have it, so Dad sold me the truck and used my money to pay the hospital. Elijah looked like he was going to be sick. The surgery really cost that much? I nodded. The surgery plus the physical therapy and all of the follow-up appointments. He looked like he was about to cry. Why didn't anyone tell me? I put a hand on his shoulder. They didn't want you to feel guilty. He sighed. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I nodded. I know. Elijah hasn't asked about the truck again.